Yes, we are back with more Sonic. I wanted a little intro to play because I like the intro. Um, but yes, we are back with more Sonic Heroes. Oh, it's gonna say presented. Man, I wanted to show off something kind of neat. I wanted to show off we're Sonic Heroes, and now I have to go through this again. Anyway, we're back with more Sonic Heroes. It's been quite a while since I last played it, but we're back. We beat Shrek the Third, had a long, nice break, and now we're doing Team Dark. So, pretty cool. It's nice that I'm doing these in parts, honestly. If I were to play through this game all back to back, I would definitely get burned out. Um, Especially with Team Dark, because these levels are pretty long. So, yeah, Team Dark is supposed to be the harder version of. So it's pretty cool. This song that's playing right now is it's probably my favorite. I know people love Team Chaotix theme song, but I really like it's called This Machine, and I have a lot of memories with this. There was a Sonic Flash game. I used to go on a lot of Sonic Flash websites, and there was a Sonic Flash game where you shot Sonic out of a cannon, and he would like bounce, and you'd have to have him, bounce the farthest. And there's a lot of games like it, but that was the only one that I played of that style of game. And it had that song playing in the background, so I got very accustomed to that song even before I played this game. Um, but yeah, so Team Dark is the harder version, which means that levels are about 25% more longer in length compared to Team Sonic. So yeah, and it's definitely the most challenging of the playthroughs. It's the one where it's the ask your older brother to finish it. um, you know, Playthrough, which is exactly what I did when I first got this game. Oh, okay. Um, I played through most of Team Sonic. I think I played through most of Team. No, no, no. My original playthrough on the Xbox. I played through up to Chemical Plant of Team Sonic. Then I played. Then my brother finished Team Dark all the way through, because he liked the challenge. And then I thought Team Amy was dumb because I didn't want to play as girls, so um, so I didn't play that. And then Team Chaotix I just got confused by, so I never played it. But yeah, this is the ask your brother to finish it um, story mode, which is what I did. I asked my brother to finish a lot of games. um, there were a lot of games, a lot of honestly easy games. There you go. A lot of like easy games that I honestly probably could have beaten myself if I really tried hard enough. But um, yeah. Well, I got to get used to this game again. The last Sonic game that I played, um, was what game was it? I think it was Unleashed. Was the last Sonic game I played through. played through it entirely. Um, like since my Team Sonic playthrough of Sonic Heroes. I think I played through Unleashed again. Um, no, I take that back. Frontiers. I played through Frontiers again. I gave it one more shot because my first playthrough was so mixed. I wanted to give it another shot, and I did like it better the second time, so that's good. I didn't like it that much more, but I did like it more. It still sits at a 2.5 for me, but that's a discussion for another time. I have some pretty, I guess, controversial opinions about Sonic Frontiers. And, you know, if I had the tools to do so, and I had the skill of writing, because, I mean, hey, look, you've seen my Sonic, if you've seen my Sonic, history retrospective, I'm not that good at writing scripts. And if I do, then the scripts are very, very short. So, but, you know, if I had the editing tools to do so, and I was a better script writer, I'd probably write a review of Sonic Frontiers, because I definitely have things to say about it. But it's hard articulating those points for, you know, like a 10-minute long video, because I can do it in like a review. You know, if you want to check out my backlogged page, that has reviews of, you know, a bunch of games, including Sonic Frontiers. And yeah. But yeah, I made a good review of Sonic Frontiers on there. I'm proud of that. But yeah, you notice that I am at, you know, 4 minutes already in this stage. So I think Team Sonic's stage would probably already be finished by now. So Team Dark definitely has longer stages. It'll still be a thing where it'll be one zone, per episode. I don't think that's gonna change, but yeah, definitely be longer episodes. Yeah, Corey, I was watching Oni Plays. Corey was talking about it, and it's like, yeah, these stages go on for, you know, a very, very long time. And his ideal Sonic stage length is a little bit longer than mine, or a little bit shorter. He said that like 1 to 2 minutes is his preferred length, and that's not really the same with me. I'd say 2 to 4 minutes is good, but we're already sitting at 5 minutes, so I mean that's already way longer than, you know, what I'd really like a Sonic stage to be. Honestly, 3 minutes is like the perfect length for a Sonic stage. For me at least, 5 minutes or 3 is like the perfect length. But you know, this stage has longer, and it'll get even worse. It'll get even worse as time goes on. But this is what Team Dark's Team Blast is. It stops time. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it'll definitely be longer videos because we're already sitting at 9 minutes. So, you know, say another 5-minute stage. Well, it's not that long, I guess. Like 16 minutes, 17. That's not too bad. But it'll get worse. I think, you know, Haunted Castle definitely has some really long stages. The Eggman stages are pretty long too. But for right now, for this first stage, it's nothing bad at all, really.
Ancient civilization established on the sea.
This place is really beautiful.
Primary target is Eggman. Don't look at it.
Yeah, I don't really know my opinion on Omega. There's certain things I like about him. Um, I do like how he's actually kind of funny with how, with how serious he is. But he's kind of a blank slate. I mean, he is a robot, so it's like, what are you gonna do? Um, and then Rouge changed her design from Sonic Adventure 2. But what's interesting is that this design is only in Sonic Heroes. I think starting with Shadow the Hedgehog, we got the Rouge design that would be used for pretty much all future games. Actually, no, starting with Sonic X. I forgot, Sonic X was the one to introduce the current design of Rouge. But yeah, and then sorry, it's bringing up Corey again because I was just interested in it. A couple days ago, a Sonic X Shadow Generations episode of Oni Plays released where Corey was talking about it. And he was saying that, newer Sonic games really try and keep you on a path and really give you no room to explore. And it's like, well, that's the big difference. I mean, if you want to explore, then you're going to have to slow the character down. Because whoa, Shadow had like a weird stationary pose.
Hey, where's the turtle going?
But so like I think honestly, in my opinion, for Sonic level design, the best one for me is Sonic Adventure 1. Like I feel like that is Sonic Adventure 1 just perfectly, and is a perfect is a perfect escalation of classic Sonic to 3D. I think that game perfectly kind of emulates what the level design of the Genesis games felt like. Because Sonic Adventure 2 is definitely way more, speed focused. Which is not a bad thing. No, not bad at all. Sonic is about speed, but I feel like, Sonic Adventure is that perfect balancing point where, you think about classic Sonic and, you think about his speed, but when you really go back to the Genesis games, the ones that started it all, it's a lot of platforming, and then speed is always kept to certain segments, like loop-de-loops or the chemical plant pipes, and then everything else is very, really focused on platforming. And a lot of people don't really notice that. A lot of people just think, oh, well, Sonic is just running fast and jumping. And it's like, oh, go back to those Genesis games, and it's definitely different. But I guess Sega themselves also thought that Sonic was just running fast and jumping. Because, the newer games are literally just that. Just, keep moving forward and jump. I mean, they really take you at a linear pace. But Sonic Adventure 1 is kind of the one where I really think that really encapsulates, like, hey, this is what Sonic level design used to be like. And this is also a good fit, I think, considering it's a lot more action-focused. But considering that there are, action moves, that does kind of make it a little bit not like regular Sonic. Like I said, I like all these interpretations. I love Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Don't really care much for Sonic 1. Nor do I care that much for Sonic 3 or Knuckles. But, I also love Sonic 3D Blast. Spinball's great. Adventure 1 and 2 is great. I pretty much like all forms of Sonic. Even Boom. The unpopular opinion that Boom is actually a good game. The only, I mean, I've said it before, the only Sonic game I really, truly hate is Labyrinth. Um... There's a line here that confuses me, and you're gonna already hear it. Oh, never mind. Okay, I was thinking about Sonic Adventure 2. I was thinking about the line where Rouge says, "So that's Dr. Eggman," and I forgot that that was actually in Sonic Adventure 2, not in this game. Yeah, the only Sonic game I really, truly hate is Sonic Labyrinth. And that's just because it's so just annoying to play. It's so annoying with how there really is no speed whatsoever. People talk about like, oh, Sonic 06 is so slow, and it's like Sonic Labyrinth is like 4 times slower. Anyway, that is gonna be it for this episode. So I'll see you guys in the next one.